All right. Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to our, oh my goodness, what we have not even 2 days, right? We go live with the DT Cyber Games
All right.
on Friday, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So, hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to our, oh my goodness, what we have not even
Hold
2 days,
on.
right?
Hold
We
on.
go live with the DT Cyber Games
All right.
on Friday, right?
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
so I could hear me. Can
I
you
can
hear
hear
me?
too. I can hear too.
Okay, well, that's the live feedback that's or the live that's going on behind us. So just a couple of technical difficulties. That's what happens anytime you do a technology event, right? Like
Absolutely.
tech is bound to break.
Hmm.
So I am here today. Hi, my name is Aisha Hollins, and I am the founder and CEO of Dorenzi Technology. And we kicked off our flagship program, which is the DT Cyber Games. And so we're going to host our inaugural DT Cyber Games entitled the Bayou Hackathon, and it's scheduled for Friday, April the 19th. This event was initially, it was going to be at LTRI. So we have Dr. Jerome Du Bois with us. He has been, oh my gosh, such an integral part of this walk, of this journey, putting everything together. So he, along with the staff of LTR, amazing, amazing, amazing. And it's an amazing facility. I had the pleasure, the opportunity to tour LTRI's building, which is where we were going to be. Jerome, can we just take a moment to talk through why this event was so important and so critical and why we were able to garner you guys' support?
Absolutely. First of all, Aisha, I want to say thank you for having me on this. Um, it is amazing for us to be a part of this. We love the opportunity to be able to get in here and discuss as far as bringing a cyber hackathon to this local area. So we're excited about that, first of all. So, excuse me.
Thank you.
That being said, um, if you don't mind, I'll share a little bit about who we are, why is it
Yeah.
important, and basically LTRI. LTRI is basically a local tech research institute. Okay, we're dedicated to fostering innovation, collaboration within our community here in Northwest Louisiana. We engage in research and development, education, and workforce development, contributing to our local economic growth. We're deeply involved in the community through initiatives, for example, such as hackathons. And while we feel like hackathons are important, they bring together diverse teams. They bring together diverse talent to solve problems quickly. I would also say the fact that they bring about a lot of creativity. Our engagement in this hackathon effort reflects our commitment to supporting the local talent, driving innovation, addressing our community needs. Ultimately, our involvement is specifically aimed at nurturing culture, innovation, and problem solving, which is going to benefit everyone in our local community.
Oh my goodness. I love each part of that. Now, you say as a part of problem solving. And so, um, as of what, 3 weeks ago, a part of the problem that we had, so there was a bit of engagement issues, right? Because there was the questions, right? What is a cyber game? What is a hackathon? As a student who has never done a hackathon before, so what we did was we pivoted to answer the call of one of the problems that we were running into. And so what I'm so excited about tonight as we just kind of give this foreshadowing of things to come on Friday, we pivoted and turned this into a virtual event And then we birthed satellite locations. And so, Diane, you are here in Monroe, in the Tower Place, in one of our satellite sites. And so let's just give them a bit of information what they can expect at Tower Place.
Well, great. I'm very excited that Tower Place has allowed us to use their state-of-the-art facility. We have this big room. We also have some smaller breakout rooms. We even have a lobby, as well as we're going to be able to use the seventh floor balcony, which has some of the most beautiful views of Monroe. And so what you can expect, we will have obviously internet access. You would want to probably bring your own laptop. If you don't have one, I'm sure someone on your team will, but you do want to expect, should expect to come bring your laptop. We're going to have snacks throughout the day, food throughout the day. So don't worry about anything like that. Just get ready to come and work together, collaborate. We're going to network. This is your opportunity to work with students and professionals to be able to be paired together and work together and enhancing their skills. Because, like, as someone who's older, you think you can't learn from the youngins, but a lot of times they have a different way of looking at things, and they're using different technology, and they may have learned something in school that's a little bit different than what you're maybe using in your workplace. But I'm very excited about that opportunity to network and collaborate for everyone who is here, and to also have that industry expert insight that we're going to have with some of our speakers and people that are going to be participating. So I would just say what the expectation is: come on out, get ready to enhance your skills, to flex your ability, and to collaborate and learn and have a lot of fun. I think this is going to be a great thing for North Louisiana, and especially in Monroe.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I really am. I'm super excited. We also, in addition to having Monroe as a satellite location, we have Lafayette as a satellite location. And then Northwestern Louisiana has also become a satellite location. So in the event that you want to attend virtually, log on. If you want to collab and rub elbows and talk to some folks and, network with some people, then make sure that, you show up at one of these satellite locations and join us. Is there anything else that you guys can think about that I may have left out as to why this is so important? And I think that's the thing too. I got asked a lot while I was doing this event, why North Louisiana? And I'm loving that I have all North Louisiana representatives here. And it's okay. We are doing this event is now one Louisiana, right? It's North, it's South, it's combined. And I absolutely love that, because all of Louisiana needs the attention and that we're doing, and that we're going to bring with an event like this one. But it's so special and near and dear to my heart because, North Louisiana. And so we're talking Shreveport, we're talking Monroe, we're talking Ruston. Why is it so important that we do this event in Louisiana?
Well, absolutely. I'll jump on there. Why do I think it's great for the community? Hackathons promote, as I've mentioned before, community engagement, skill development. We mentioned problem solving. And by participating, I think we contribute to a culture of innovation. We inspire the future generations of technologists, and potentially addressing pressing community challenges through creative solutions. So, in my humble opinion, I think it's critical for these type of reasons.
Agreed.
Well, and
Agreed.
Aisha, I'm going to jump in as a recruiter, and also as someone who's not necessarily from Monroe, but has lived in other cities. I've noticed that hackathons are, because I'm constantly sponsoring these events. And, I noticed
Yeah.
that in North Louisiana, we've never really had a hackathon that I could sponsor, because they've all been very closed and just for the students. And so I think one of the advantages here is, one, I mean, I'm very excited because, one, we finally have one that's all encompassing. And so that professionals can also take a part of the fun, and companies, and they can realize the level of talent that's here. I just think a lot of times people do not realize we have tremendous technology students and talent here in North Louisiana. And it's just assumed because we don't have a lot of tech companies that we don't have a lot of tech talent. Well, I'm here to say we've got tremendous tech talents. We've got schools that are offering great programs, turning out great graduates. And so I'm excited they're going to have this opportunity to work with the professionals and they can see them in action, at the same time. So that was my big thing. I know that we did not have this before. This is they have them in New Orleans, but they have not had one, in our area in North Louisiana. And so I commend you. I'm so excited because now with virtually, we can include more people and get more of our talent together and learn together, grow together, and collaborate. So
Absolutely.
I agree. I love the fact that we get to bring national attention by doing this virtually, right? This event can be seen from anywhere. You can attend from anywhere, but you get to learn about the beautiful gems that we have in and throughout Louisiana. Bossier and Shreveport having the technology park, which is where LTRI is located, right? We have GDIT and the Cyber Innovation Center. And then right there, like in Monroe, we had Lumen. And as Diane is saying, they're at the state-of-the-art building that they built out, one at Lumen, or the old CenturyLink building. And then there's Tower Place that's right there. And then you get to learn about all of the different talent up and down this I-20 corridor. And I know just for myself, being asked that question so Dr. Barnett or Bill, he'll be on later. And we look at the fact that as a graduate of Louisiana, right? And, just ULM, it literally is my alma mater. So for us, to be able to look at what happened for people like Josh Copeland, Josh Tannehill, right? We have Air Forcemen and Navy men and Marines, and there is such a rich background in technology in and throughout Louisiana. And I am just so very pleased to be able to shed a spotlight on it, at an event such as this. So I'm super excited.
Well, thank you so much, Aisha, again, for this opportunity to be able to just shine a light in this area for this particular topic, which I think is just going to bring a lot more benefit to this area. So thank you again.
You're very welcome.
And let's talk about the excitement of how many signups. We were, worried that people weren't going to, participate. And, we've had a great, I guess, like, if you want to talk about that, Aisha, I was so excited when I heard how many people have signed up. Granted, people may not show up. I mean, but things happen, but I'm very excited at the level of excitement because that means it's not just us being excited about it and thinking this might work. It's showing that it can work and will work. So
certainly. Yeah. I think COVID definitely changed the landscape, right? And so that's all a part of that, making sure that we're able to adapt and pivot. That is critical when it comes down to business and entrepreneurship, right? So I live in a world of being prepared to pivot. But as we were getting going, I mean, let's be 100, right? And kind of talk through some of the issues. We had a couple of day changes there, right? So getting engagement was a little rough. And so for a while there, we sat there right there around that 20 people kind of signed up for the event. We had more volunteers and committee members than we had signups, right? And 3 weeks ago, after we made the announcement that we were going virtual, we now have over 180 people signed up, ready to go. So we are really, really excited. There's a lot of interest in this particular event. I'm super excited. We're looking forward to seeing everybody on Friday. As I said, we're going to, matter of fact, Thursday night, we're extending an olive branch, right? Don't just come play with us at the hackathon. Come do a game night with us tomorrow night at 6:30. We'll play backdoors and breaches and a mild version of Jeopardy. Don't get scared, right? We want to get everybody pre-registered and ready to go. We'll have on Friday morning, we will kick off at 8 a.m. we will open the virtual doors, right? We'll allow everybody to kind of get in, get registered, get seated. 9 o'clock, we're going to kick off. We have some phenomenal speakers that are ready to go. We have Louisiana talent all throughout. We have Dr. DuBois himself will be one of our speakers, and Warren, and we'll highlight some of the universities and the university programs that we have in and throughout Louisiana that we'll be able to promote. And then we have our own Joseph, and he's the host of our Lafayette site. And he's going to talk to us about how Louisiana is its own Silicon Bayou. I was absolutely
I can't wait to
floored.
hear that.
Yes, we are so excited to hear his speech. And then because we're talking about being, doing a hackathon and pen testing and what does that mean? How do I use these skills in everyday life? So we found speakers who are experts in this industry, and they'll all be able to talk to us about what they do, how they do it, what tools they use, give you a little hint and little nuggets to use as you begin your challenges. And at 10 o'clock, the challenges will kick off. And so it's off to the races. It's every man for himself or every team for itself. And we're going to make sure we have all the teams that are going to play the games. We will stream a live podcast. An IT podcast will stream. Our keynote, who is Ryan, he is super exciting. He's going to talk through cybersecurity and AI, and you will not want to miss it. I don't want to tell because I get so excited. I'm like, oh my gosh, but it's going to be something to see. We have a cybersecurity attorney. She's cybersecurity and AI. And she's going to talk to us about some of the cases that she's seen and she's worked in this industry. And as she's watched the landscape morph and change, right? AI and be that, as we were saying, is that, extended reality, augmented reality, artificial intelligence, all these things are changing how we do business today. And then we will definitely have a demo. Our demo will be one of the first ever, a real-time look at stopping a critical infrastructure breach. So we're going to demo that for you guys on Friday. And then we have the Department of Homeland Security. So CIS is going to come and they're going to tell us about some of the real threats that are facing Louisiana today. And then, little old me, I'll just do just a small little topic on I want a career in cybersecurity, but I have no idea where to start. Because that is a question that we hear and we see all the time. Even though I may be a practitioner in the field, I might want to pivot myself. I might want to do something a little different. As a college student, where do I look? What jobs are hiring? What are our recruiters looking for, right? So we have like our Diane's in the midst. And it's just a way for us to really kind of give a really good look. And then at 6 o'clock, we're going to look at that scoreboard. We're going to identify our winners, right? And then we're going to wrap up. It's to be a wonderful, wonderful event. I'm super excited.
All right, I'm excited as well. Looking forward to it. This is going to be my very first one, so I am thoroughly, thoroughly excited about this. And again, just looking forward to it on Friday.
Awesome. Awesome. So we're going to invite everybody. Thank you, Dr. Jerome Du Bois with LTRI. Thank you, Diane with Tavalog with VACO for being here with me today as we go live 2 days before we kick off the inaugural DT Cyber Games Bayou Hackathon. We look forward to seeing you guys there. Sign up. Registration did close today. We have been asked to extend registration. We did it twice already. So if you have your ticket, look out, get on Discord with us, follow us, follow, like, share all over our social media channels. As you can see, we're live right now on YouTube. Make sure you follow us, and we look forward to having a really good time with you guys. See you on Friday morning if you don't come play with us on Thursday. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Aisha.